Lawyers paid 5.7 billion naira bribe to influence electoral verdicts. The last may not have been heard of the alleged corrupt practices in the electoral justice system, as indications have emerged that a whopping 5.7 billion may have been paid by lawyers to secure favorable judgment for their clients. In order to avoid direct contact with some judges handling electoral petitions matters, the said complicit lawyers offered a huge bribe sum through judicial officers, spouses, villagers, and traditional rulers, among other influential individuals in the society. The startling revelation was a product of investigative research by the Anti-Corruption Academy, an intellectual institute of the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission (ICPC). The report by the Academy is, no doubt, the latest domestic index on sectorial corruption in the country. According to PR Nigeria, the latest report revealed that an estimated 9.9% of lawyers reported the experiences of offering different bribe sums in connection with cases of interest, especially electoral matters. However, the total amount reported by this relative small group of lawyers amounted to 5,733,980,000, it reported. It further claimed that out of 124 judges interviewed during the survey, 11 responded that they had indeed been offered bribe to influence the financial outcome of cases that were pending before them. The report stated that endorsements offered to the affected judicial officers were often done through spouses, parents, religions, or traditional leaders, former or serving colleagues. It said the resort to these channels as intermediaries was to insulate themselves from backlash of their corrupt practice. While the judge may refuse the bribe without hesitation, there may be more than a little reluctance or report the incident because of the role played by the intermediary, the report added. It noted that the magnitude of assets and volume of money involved in grand corruption are such that just a few incidents can have disastrous consequences for the whole sector. Thank you for listening to this news. You see, from my own personal research, I will tell you, frankly speaking, that our Nigerian lawyers are the most corrupt. Just as it has just been stated here now, let me tell you, what is just gotten is just um, an assumption, an assumed figure. The real figure, I tell you, is way beyond 11 lawyers, 11 judges. Do you understand? See, as our lawyers and judges are corrupt, so are the people corrupt. In fact, the people are the one corrupting the lawyers. And the lawyers themselves, they are they are open to corruption themselves. They are open to corruption. And why wouldn't they be open to corruption when the country is not, when the economy of the country is way very, very low? The economy is not okay. Look at our currency. Our currency, the value of our currency has reduced drastically. Has reduced. Look at our resource sector. our resources in Nigeria. Our resources are no longer of good value anymore. People are now turning their back on they are not turning their back on trade. They don't want to do anything like trade business with Nigeria anymore. Nobody want to patronize Nigeria anymore because of insecurity matters. Insecurity matters has chased many of the Nigerian international clients away. Not quite long, America indicated that it's at time they stop patronizing Nigerian on trade. Yeah, because there is a very high insecurity. When insecurity is high, it will definitely affect trade, because your what's the probability that the product that you applied for will definitely arrive safely to your country, or will definitely arrive safely to your doorstep when there is a very high insecurity in the country. You will not definitely want to patronize the country that is having such now. You understand? You won't want to. You won't. So I am not against the that decision of these international observers. I am not. They are very very much right. You understand? And even if they decide that they don't want to do business with Nigeria again, that is what Nigeria has asked and requested for. They cost it to themselves. So in the aspect of the lawyers getting corrupt and all of that, I said that the lawyers are the ones that that expose themselves to corruption, because the corruption itself is already before them, before they get to the courts. Before a lawyer gets to the court, the corruption itself is already appearing before him, whereby the person that wants him to defend him at the court has already bribed his mind, has already told him, look, this is what I am going to leave for you. And that is why a lawyer will always tell you that, look, tell me the truth. I am a lawyer. I am your lawyer. It is only when you tell me the truth that is when I can be able to defend you. So when you now tell your lawyer the truth, your lawyer will now be able to know if you are truly the person at fault or not. If you are now the person at fault, then he will now be able to tell you that this is what you are going to pay. Because it's going to take him extra mile and extra document forgery. You need to pay some persons to help him forge some documents that he will use to defend you in the court. You cannot see what I mean. You cannot see what I mean by before you get to the court, before the judge, before the lawyer get to the court, the lawyer has already been bribed. The bribe corruption is already standing before him before he gets to the court. You understand? So that is why sometimes when I look at our lawyers, our Nigerian lawyers, I just laugh. I laugh because they are the one, they are the cause of their problems. As I speak to you, our Nigerian lawyers are the poorest in the country. They are the poorest lawyers we have in the world. Our Nigerian lawyers, they are very poor, very poor. That you see top lawyers or reasonable lawyers, these are the ones that may have, after passing through the four wall of the university here in Nigeria, probably may have decided to go for more professional programs. More professional programs. Do you understand now? That will give them an edge over other lawyers to occupy reputable positions in the society. You understand? So that is why even if someone decide to go into law in Nigeria, I personally advise that person, don't be limited to your BSc. Don't be limited, because accepting to be a BSc holder in law means that you are limiting yourself to poverty. You're limiting yourself to poverty. You need to go further. You need to go further. You need to go extra mile. You need to exceed. Look at our lawyers. Many of them, they're looking for job. They're scattered everywhere. After their law school, nobody to employ them. Nobody to employ them. Had it been their parents asked the money like our politician, they would have set up a chamber for them. But where is the money to set up a chamber? Where is the money to set up a chamber for them? For them to get the government job, the government now, where is the government job now? Where is it? We don't even have any job anywhere. There's no work anywhere for anybody. Even the master degree holders, they are still struggling to employ them. They're still struggling to employ them. Eh? I was somewhere in Lekki, and you need to see a barrister, a lady that just graduated as a law student. She just finished her law school, and she came to this man. I was like, she came to submit her CV. A CV, looking for a job. I was so moved. A lawyer, a graduated law student. This is our country. Where are we heading to? As far as I'm concerned, Nigeria, I didn't mean Nigerian. I didn't mean this country is in a very good in a very good state. I'm telling you, lawyers are not supposed to be looking for a job. But look at today. Our lawyers are scattered everywhere looking for a job. A lawyer who finish a law school and start submitting a CV for a job. Is that not an insult? It's too embarrassing. My viewers, please, what's your take on this news? Deem it free to leave your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.